look at what's happening here. Isn't this cool? I mean, to me, I'm absolutely blown away by what I saw here. Because on Friday, truth be told, I saw this and I went, oh, Jesus, man, that looks horrible. I wonder what's going to happen here. But what a great analogy that don't chase or, work your bid off of the double bottom. That looks like that was the appropriate thing here. And then all of a sudden, mysteriously, look how this thing's just launching itself higher here today. And this Oxy actually is a really, really good testament because I even walked through this. How would you approach this trade from sort of like a TRI trader's perspective? OXY, right? But this is fascinating how when the signal came in, I think the message was don't chase, right? You're not allowed to chase. There it is, Oxy right there. But we sort of said, this was 90, this is a 90-day. It's also a 180-day reload zone. So that's fine. But you can see how the market, like we got the signal there and it blasted higher here. And look at what happened here on this day. So on Friday, you're kind of like, well, I can see why that Brian guy said don't chase. And if you're going to work stink bids, odds are you probably should work it off of the W. And sure enough, you had the market pull back into the original W, and then look at what's happening here today. This is ridiculous. I mean, holy volatility, Batman, but do you see what I meant by don't chase? And if you were going to play this thing, you could just simply, we had the market up here, I think when we did the video, and I just said, you know what? You could just throw your order in at the original breakout level, and I'm going to risk this W. And look at what's happening here. Isn't this cool? I mean, to me, I'm absolutely blown away by what I saw here. Because on Friday, truth be told, I saw this and I went, oh, Jesus, man, that looks horrible. I wonder what's going to happen here. But what a great analogy that don't chase or, work your bid off of the double bottom. That looks like that was the appropriate thing here. And then all of a sudden, mysteriously, look how this thing's just launching itself higher here today. That's an absolutely killer trade. And actually, what's even cooler about this, check this out. I'm a trader. Traders got to trade, right? Interesting how we didn't come down into Mountain. We couldn't get down into him. But look at the cute little inside bar. I mean, if anybody's a trader on the site, can somebody tell me what do we actually call this pattern right there? And hint, this is taught in the education program. Level 1. Well, you level 1ers should tell me. I mean, that is absolutely textbook. Very good, Meg. Absolutely textbook. So you could say, all right, Brian, well, there's your W. All right, fine. Okay, fine. I'll try, the system spat out this W. It jumped up here. Don't chase. For God's sakes, don't buy up there. You want to just throw your bid in and buy the W, or you want to wait for the market to tank and then hunt some sort of bottom, some sort of candle pattern that, all right, we're not heading down anymore. We're heading up. There's a nice little harami candle. That's enough. You could also argue too, down, up, down, up. Did this thing just go and put in a W right off of the original W level? Is that what just happened here? Also too interesting, I think this was like a 9-minute chart we were looking at here, and we drew the Foggenbaum up here. So up, down, here's the bull's corpse, right? So the bull got run over here. So where should we be looking for downside objectives? My God, look at that. Damn thing literally tagged 4.669 and then started its bottoming process. So this is the harami signal right in there, which I think was probably your trade. But you could have said, well, Brian, I want to see a W. And look at what they did here. Man, this is crazy. So down, up. Look at this one candle opened up, went all the way down, right back down to these levels. Then the next candle opened up here, right back up against that high. And then they waffled. You could have just placed your buy on stop right on that level right there. Or I suppose if you really wanted to be super insane, crazy ass motherfucking traders, you could have, and I don't know whether you do this or not. If you did do this, you'd look like a trading god. You could have just taken this and done a reload zone and said, okay, I want to sneak in the reload zones. Wicks and tails like to beat, candle body lows for trade location. Huge gap here. I don't want to buy this. I want to buy down in here. And you would have just got an absolute gift of a trade right there. That might have been a little difficult, but nonetheless, man, super, super cool.